Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your buddy Doc Ryan here with another vloggy thing. It's been a while since I posted something because I just haven't had much to say or do or whatever, because life is life, kids are kids, school is school, and work is work. So, I don't know, the reason I'm doing this today is I had a conversation with a girlfriend a little while ago about my issues and my anxiety and my lack of trust in myself to do anything. And it kind of got me thinking that she's right. She's always right. But I don't always listen to her. Or anybody else for that matter, because I'm a stubborn idiot. But, yeah, anxiety. I'm kind of an anxious guy in a lot of areas. Like, I worry that my writing isn't the best, or people are going to hate it. I worry about if I'm going to be smart enough to get through school or whatever, and it tends to be paralyzing. Like I made a video a couple months ago about my mental torture I put myself through, and I think a lot of it stems from anxiety after talking with her, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, I have all these ideas, all these thoughts in my head, all these things that I want to do, and I don't do them because I sit there and I get paralyzed, because I start thinking about all the things that could go wrong, or all the things that will be said or won't be said, and it sucks. Because I know I'm smart, and I know I'm talented. I just don't do it. Because I don't trust myself enough to do it. Like, I don't trust that my writing is good. I don't trust that my cooking is good. I don't trust that what I'm talking about is educated enough. And thinking about this kind of led me to another sort of thought. Well, the conversation I had with my girlfriend and then the call I got from my mom kind of annoyed me. My mother called and basically said, well, if you're bored, get off your ass and paint the house or something. And that kind of pissed me off, because I'm not that kind of guy. I don't respond well to being bitched at. And I don't respond well to being told to do stuff that's not in my wheelhouse. Like, I'm not a creative guy. I'm not wrong word. I'm not a crafty guy. I don't paint. I don't decorate. I don't fix stuff. I'm not mechanically inclined. I got one hand, and everything I do is 10 times slower than the average person, and it makes me angry. So, I'm not a mechanically inclined guy. I'm not a crafty guy. Those are all things I don't like. I don't like doing arts and crafts. I don't like fixing things. I don't like painting or building shit. It's not in my wheelhouse. I mean, I'll do it if I have to. Like, if I had to put something together, I can. And I can build a bed and paint a room if I absolutely must. But it's just not who I am. It's not what I like. And then this got me thinking to other stuff. Like, I love learning stuff. I love solving puzzles. I love solving riddles. I love telling stories, making people laugh, making people have fun. Like, I love cooking good food. I love experiencing good food. I love adventures. And thinking about all these things, it led me to the question of who am I? And what am I? And I know who I'm not. I'm not a crafty guy. I'm not a mechanics guy. I'm not a gearhead. I'm not a computer nerd. I'm an adventurer. And that's going to sound corny as shit. And I'm a dork. And dork is the wrong word. I'm a geek. I like nerdy things. I like comic books and cartoons. And I like telling stories. And I like cracking jokes. And I like having good food and trying new food, and I love going new places, and I like learning new things. But the learning things, I'm not an academic. I'm not a scholar. Like, I can't go to the library and go, I will read this volume of Edison's topics on the theory of light and power generation and learn from it. Nope, not me. Hand me a textbook, I'm going to look at you and go, no, you teach me. You know, tell me to read something, I'm going to be like, I don't want to learn it that way. I want to learn it by experiencing it. I want to learn it by doing it with somebody. Like, if you said, hey, we're going out in the woods to study this thing. Sweet. I'm in. Grab my flashlight, my bow and arrow, my sleeping bag, water bottle, you know, all that good shit. GPS, because, you know, I like toys. And I'll be down for it. And I'm saying a lot, and y'all are going to murder me for it, but whatever. I like experiential learning. I like oral learning. I like hands-on learning. But I don't like learning how to build a table. It's not something that excites me. But if you tell me, yo, we're going to learn how to do sushi, I'm in. I'll cut me a motherfucking fish, make me some goddamn rice and roll that shit up in a roll and go at it. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just trying to work through some issues right now, and instead of sitting here thinking about it, I figured maybe if I talked it out loud to something, it might help. But over the years, and I'm going to be 37 this year. Ooh, Lord, 3 years more and I'm 40, but I don't give a shit about that. I like adventure. I like challenge. I like puzzles. I like learning things, but I can't learn. I don't want to say I can't. It's harder for me to learn from a textbook. It's harder for me to learn from somebody saying, oh, go research this topic. Go find me 5 source materials that say this, that, and the other thing. That bores me. That's unexciting to me. That's uninteresting to me. And I don't know why. Like, my girlfriend is super crafty and she's arty and that's awesome and she's talented at it. Me, I love to teach martial arts. I'm good at it. I'll teach how to throw side kicks, chokeholds, jiu-jitsu. Like, I'm into it. I'll study ancient styles. I love archery. I love road trips and going to... Dude, you could drop me in a foreign country right now and be like, whoosh, you're in Turkey. And I'd be like, all right, cool. What do I know about Turkey? Not much. But I'm going to find somebody that I can communicate with, either broken English or context by pointing out what I need, and I'm going to be like, it's a fucking adventure. And it's going to be uncomfortable, and I'm going to be like, I don't know where I am and how I'm going to get home. But if you drop me in a foreign country and you tell me, hey, just take a week, learn what you can, and I don't got to worry about if my kids are taken care of or whatever, I'm going to be all about it. I'm going to be eating street food. I'm going to be going to buildings and watching everything I need to know because it's an experience. And that's what I love more than anything else is that experiential learning. Again, I keep coming back to that word because that's the best way I can describe how I like to do things. And I want to learn that way. And part of my problem with school, why I'm so up and down, why I passed 3 classes and failed 2 here or there, is because I don't know if I have the learning style for college. I got the brains, but I don't know if I got like the learning style. Like, I've had professors that understand that I don't learn that way, and they'll be like, all right, follow along in the lecture, and then here's a project. Do the project, show me what you learn. And then I have professors that are like, here's 5 textbooks, read them, and then tell me what you learned because I'm not going to teach you. And I fail miserably at that. And then that breeds that anxiety where I don't trust myself and I start beating myself up and tearing myself down. And that's a problem with my writing. Like, I personally think I have this great story campaign idea for like the Dr. Ryan series. I am Dr. Ryan on the internet, but Dr. Ryan is my main character for my book series. And I love the idea of the character and the storyline that I have in my head, but because I have this anxiety and I don't trust myself, I don't write it. And then I question, like, am I a writer? Am I this guy? Or am I that guy? Or why am I even trying if I'm just going to have all these issues? And I don't know. It's a struggle. It's something that paralyzes me in a lot of ways and makes me feel, I don't want to say inadequate because that's the wrong word, but it makes me feel like I can't put what I have inside out there. And I love telling stories. I'm a gamer. Like, I role play all the time. I love coming up with worlds and characters and storylines and plot arcs, and I can do that orally. And everybody seems to enjoy it. Had a good time in the games I've ran. And I can do accents and characters and make a cohesive, complex narrative. But yet, when I go to put it on paper, it sounds stupid. It doesn't sound good enough. And that's the way I feel in a lot of ways, like learning. Like when I go to school, I know I can understand the material, but I don't feel like I can show that unless we're discussing it. But yet I can write a research paper and get an A on it. But I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but it was just a conversation I had with the girlfriend today that kind of spun me off into this rant about who I am and anxiety and everything. And I think it's important to think about these things about yourself and those around you, because if you're not introspective on who you are and what you are, then I don't think you're really going to understand yourself. So I guess I'm just trying to understand myself. And like I said, I'm going to be 37. And at 37, I still don't know who I am or what I should do. I know what I like. I know what I want. I have goals and aspirations, but I don't trust myself to get there a lot of times. I don't trust myself to be capable of reaching that goal. And I think it comes down to getting comfortable with myself. For so long, I've never had the opportunity to focus on myself and work on myself. And since I've been with my girlfriend, I've had a lot more opportunities to do that. And I don't know if I'm doing it right or if I'm doing it wrong. And I got people out there who love the Dr. Ryan series, and I want to finish the books up for myself, but I also want to put it out there for them because they've been with me for so long, and they're invested in the world and the characters, and I want to do it for them just as much as I want to do it for myself. But it comes down to, do I trust myself enough? Do I feel like I'm smart enough to do it? Have I learned enough, experienced enough to put it all together? And a lot of times I don't think I do. So I don't know, I guess I just need to like find a way to shut out the doubt and trust that I'm talented enough to do it and I'm smart enough to do it, and I've got a lot of people behind me that'll back me up and support me and tell me the truth about stuff. But again, it comes down to, who am I? Am I the guy that wants to be a writer? Or am I the guy that wants to travel the world? Or am I the guy that just wants to sit here and blame everybody else for shit? I don't know. It's a question that I face daily lately, and it's something that I've been thinking about a lot about, and I just needed to get it off my chest. So I don't know. I'm open to advice. Probably won't take it because I'm a horrible person, but at least I like to hear feedback and criticism and whatnot. And I do it from time to time. I do listen to it from time to time. But it comes down to the way I learn, the way I do things, and who I am. So, I don't know. I'm rambling now about the same old shit. So, later.